Intro and welcome to brand new video. Today, we're diving into Affinity Designer. It's a fantastic piece of software for graphic designers. If you've ever heard of Adobe Illustrator, think of this as a strong contender that offers many similar tools and features, but comes with a one-time cost rather than a subscription fee. Whether you're keen on giving it a try or just want to know more about what it has to offer, stick around. We'll walk you through everything you need to know in under 10 minutes. So first things first, what exactly is Affinity Designer? In a nutshell, it's a program that allows you to create vector-based graphics. Now, you might be thinking, great, but what does that mean? Well, imagine you have a logo, so you resize it. You'd never want it to become pixelated or blurry. It's where vectors come in, spur mathematical descriptions of shapes, lines, and curves, allowing you to scale an image up or down without losing quality. This makes them perfect for things like logos, icons, illustrations, or even UI/UX design, which we'll talk about shortly. But wait, there's more. Affinity Designer doesn't just stop at vectors. It also supports raster graphics, basically your everyday images. So whether you're dealing with photographs or artwork created with brushes and textures, you can manage all of that within this program. Let's take a closer look at some of its key features. First up, the ability to switch between vector and raster workspaces. Imagine having two different apps, one for vector designs like logos and another for photo editing. Now merge those into one, making your workflow much smoother. That's what Affinity offers. You can start with the vector logo, add some textured effects in the raster workspace, and then export it as a high-quality image. Particularly efficient. Next, precision tools. Think of the pen tool, which lets you draw intricate paths and shapes with great accuracy. It's node editing, allowing you to manipulate anchor points and adjust curves with ease. Boolean operations, which enable you to combine, subtract, or intersect shapes. And advanced grids and guides to help you align and distribute objects evenly. So all these features are essential for creating clean and precise vector graphics. Then, non-destructive editing, adjustments, layers, live effects, and an extensive undo history. What does that mean? Hey, it means you can make changes to your design, and if you don't like the outcome, simply undo them and try something else. With adjustments layers, you can apply things like cropping or color correction and modify them later. Live effects let you preview changes in real time. Moving on, artboards. These are like canvases for your projects, especially useful if you're doing UI, UX design, print design, or branding. With multiple artboards, you can organize different elements of your project and easily switch between them. Let's not forget the export persona. It provides you with advanced export options like slices, various formats, and resolutions. And get this, you can even set custom sizes for different devices like desktops, tablets, and mobile phones. Last but not least, cross-platform compatibility. It works on both Windows and Mac OS. And here's a bonus, it's also available on iPad. And yes, you can sync your projects across platforms using the cloud. Now that we've covered the basics, let's delve deeper into how Affinity Designer works. The main workspaces in Affinity Designer can be divided into three categories. First, there's the vector workspace, which is your go-to for creating graphics that need to be scalable, such as logos, icons, and illustrations. Here, you'll find tools for working with shapes, paths, and curves. Next, the pixel or raster workspace, ideal for photo editing, texture painting, and any task that involves bitmap images. This is where you'll find tools like brushes, gradients, and healing options. Finally, the export workspace, which helps you optimize and export your assets efficiently. If you're wondering about workflows, here's a quick breakdown of how Affinity Designer handles common tasks, starting with logo design. You can use the pen tool to create shapes and paths, combine them using Boolean operations, and then adjust the properties like stroke and fill. For illustrations, Affinity Designer lets you combine the precision of vector tools with the creativity offered by raster brushes. You can create line art in vectors and then fill it with textured backgrounds or watercolor effects in the raster workspace. UX design is made easier with artboards, grids, and guides to help you organize elements and prepare them for different devices. Lastly, print design benefits from CMYK support, bleed settings, and precise control over page margins. When it comes to exporting, Affinity Designer allows you to choose from various formats, including SVG, PDF, EPS, PNG, and JPEG. Let's now discuss the system requirements and setup process. To run Affinity Designer smoothly, you'll need 4 Windows, Windows 10 or 11, an Intel Core i5 processor or equivalent, 4 GB of RAM, an OpenK 1.2 compatible GPU, and 1.5 GB of free hard disk space. For macOS, you'll need macOS 10.15 or later, an Intel Core i5 or equivalent CPU, 4 GB of RAM, and 1.5 GB of free hard disk space. Additionally, Affinity Designer is optimized for Apple Silicon with Apple M1 or M2 chips. On the iPad, it's compatible with iPad OS 15.0 or later, and any iPad that supports the Apple Pencil. When you decide to buy and download Affinity Designer, you'll likely get a DMG file on Mac or an installer on Windows. After running the installer on Windows or dragging the app to applications on Mac, activate it using your Serif account. The best part about Affinity Designer is that you only have to pay once. There are no subscription fees. The current version costs around $69.99. However, it frequently goes on sale for around $40 to $50. There's also a version for the iPad that you can purchase for around $19.99. And if you want to try it out before buying, there's a 30-day free trial. Now, let's talk about the pros and cons, starting with the pros. Since you only pay once for Affinity Designer, you don't need to worry about recurring subscription charges. It's much faster than Illustrator when it comes to performance, and it offers a full-featured experience on iPad, something that's lacking in Illustrator. As for the cons, Affinity Designer doesn't have the same depth of 3D and text effects that you'll find in Illustrator. It lacks automatic cloud sync features found in other design programs, and it doesn't support native plugins. But it does have extensions, which somewhat make up for this limitation. When it comes to learning Affinity Designer, you'll find plenty of resources to guide you. The official Affinity Designer website offers a comprehensive set of tutorials covering various aspects of the software. Simply head over to the Affinity Spotlight section on their website, and you'll find a wealth of information. YouTube is also a great resource with numerous tutorial channels dedicated to Affinity Designer. Some popular ones include Dansky and Affinity Revolution. Additionally, you can check out the book Affinity Designer Workbook, which serves as the official guide and offers a structured approach to learning the software. Finally, the Affinity Designer Community Forum is a fantastic place to ask questions and connect with other users. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to show your support. It really helps us grow. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on our latest videos. Thanks for watching and happy designing.